Hi, welcome to Yarning at the Homestead. Today's going to be a really quick video because it is Dia de los Muertos and I have been channeling my Mexican heritage today. And I have my little altar over here. You can see my little altar over here. I do have a candle going right there. I maybe should move it a little farther away from the yarn. And this is just going to be a really quick one to say that I'm going to honor two people that have passed in my life that were very important to me. So I am first going to honor my dad. There's my dad. This is actually the last photograph I have of my dad. And this is my brother, Michael. He is younger than me. He's about 20 months younger than me. So my dad came to see us in Connecticut. We hadn't been in touch for a while, his choice. And he came to see us in Connecticut. And he stayed for, I don't know, good 2 weeks, I think. He stayed with my brother, and we did a lot of things together. He went back to Texas, and yeah, he went MIA again. So my dad was in and out of our lives a lot. He was a solid fixture in my life until I was about 10. My mom and my dad divorced when I was 10. And so he was a solid fixture in my life until then. He was still a pretty solid fixture, but he wasn't one of my main parents after 10. He was still there, and a lot of the things that I love and do is because of my father. My love of travel is because of my father. My love of history is because of my father. My love of reading is because of my father. My nerddoms are totally my father. He was a Trekkie, and my very first convention I ever went to was a Star Trek convention. So yeah, I was about, I want to say probably 8 or 9 when I first went to that convention. So yeah, so I have a lot of things to thank my dad for. Even though he couldn't be the parent that maybe I wanted him to be, he was the best parent that he could be. And I've forgiven him for the other crappy stuff that went on because unfortunately he had some demons in his own life, and he battled alcoholism and drug addiction for a good portion of his life. And yeah, and sorry I'm saying and he did pass away in 2014. I'm pretty sure it was 2014. I'm sorry. 2014, I was actually on a road trip with my nephew, and we were on our way back, and I believe we were in Illinois. And I got a phone call from my aunt that my father was missing. He had been living with his mother and his sister down in Texas, and he went into the hospital. He came out of the hospital, and then he disappeared. So eventually we found out, because he ended up back in the hospital, that he was at a homeless shelter. And he went back into the hospital, and he passed away in the hospital of it was heart attack, yeah. He had heart issues all of his life. His father passed away of a heart attack. His mother passed away of a heart attack and had several heart attacks before she passed away. Yeah, heart disease, because I got him on my mom's side too. So yeah, so that was my dad, and he was who he was. This is actually one of my favorite pictures of my father, and this is who my father was. He is drunk in this picture, but it is one of my favorite pictures because he's a goofball. That was my father. He was a goofball. He worked on a carnival, and I actually went out and worked on the carnival for 2 summers. Fantastic experience. It really was. I got to travel around the country and met some really interesting people. I'm still in touch with a couple of them. This actually, in this picture, this is my stepmother. And then this person right here actually lives very, very close to me in New York now. She was much younger than me, but we ended up being pretty good friends. So I'm still in touch with her. So yeah, so I first wanted to honor my dad, who has passed away. And then I want to honor my stepdad. Now, I have a picture of my dad and my stepdad walking me down the aisle. So when I got married, I had my mom walk me down the aisle. And then at the end, I had my dad and my stepdad there because they were both part of my life, but weren't there necessarily for my entire life. So I wanted my mom, who had been there for my entire life, to walk me down the aisle. And then all three of them gave me away. But I have a picture of my dad and my stepdad helping me out of the limousine, but I can't find it. So the only picture I could find with my stepdad was like a family picture. So I'm just going to cover everybody else up. So that's my stepdad. And his name was Bill. My dad's name is Mike. And my stepdad's name was Bill. And my mom and my stepdad got married when I was 10. So my parents did divorce when I was 10. Finally, they had been separated for a while. It actually became their divorce became final on my 10th birthday. And then my mom and my stepdad got married a month later. And my mom and my stepdad were married for 18 years when he got sick and passed away. And it was pretty tragic at that. It was just pretty tragic. And that was in 1996. So I've lived without my stepdad longer. And he was just a great guy. We had a blended family. My mom brought 2 kids into the marriage. He brought 3 daughters into the marriage. And yeah, so it worked. My dad and my stepdad actually were really good friends. They were actually really good friends. And my mom and my dad were friends. Yes, my dad had his demons, and so that affected things. But my mom and my dad had been friends since high school, and they said, actually, I was a teenage pregnancy. They got pregnant with me their senior year in high school. Anyway, so just because the marriage didn't work, there was no reason to ruin the friendship. And so that's what I grew up with. And so when I see these really horrible divorces that go on and the things that happen with the children and stuff, I'm just like appalled, because as adults, you can be an adult and you can do better, and you should do better. You know, I'm not saying stay together for the kids. Don't do that. But I am saying be an adult about it. Be gracious. You are both, hopefully, both going to be part of that child's life. I do know that there are absent parents, and parents who choose to be absent, and parents who, for other reasons, cannot be a part of their child's life. I'm an elementary school teacher in an urban area. Yeah. So, but sometimes the vitriol that I see expressed, like on Judge Judy or other places, it's appalling. It's appalling sometimes. Anyway, back to Dia de los Muertos. So yes, I have my Frida Kahlo earrings on. So these are actually from Mexico. I have a friend who goes to Mexico, and she knows I like cool, funky jewelry. And these are actually bottle caps from Pacifico. I don't know if it's soda or what. Pacifico. And so an artist pounded the bottle caps pretty flat and then painted pictures of Frida on them. Pretty cool, huh? My bracelet is also from Mexico. The one and only time I've been to Mexico. I bought it at a street market. And so this is also from Mexico. Obviously I have my floral crown. I've never worn my hair this way before, and I actually really enjoy it. I'm enjoying this, and I got a lot of compliments on it. So I'm actually planning on probably cutting it shorter later this week, because it's pretty long and it's driving me nuts. So anyway, that was it. So I just want to do a quick little Dia de los Muertos. It is 5 o'clock at night here, so I'm sure it's pretty dark. I will show you, I do have one finished project. I don't know if I'll have it when I do my next video. So it still has the ends are wound in. I just haven't snipped them off. So this is the Teddy sweater by Terry Crews, T-E-R-I-K-R-U-S-E. I don't believe it is available anymore. And down here in her sweater, she put in like bear details. There's like ears, and she embroidered or duplicate stitched a nose and eyes. I'm not going to do that. I think this is cute the way it is. So cute, in fact, that I cast on another one. So my best friend, one of my bestest friends, just had her first grandchild. Yay! So I cast on a sweater in the Vikings, the Minnesota Vikings colors, because they are huge Vikings fans. So Leif Gregory will receive that sweater probably by the end of the week. And last night I also cast him on a pumpkin hat. I've already made a fox hat for him, and I've actually made a fox diaper cover that my friend does not know about, because they're going to do a infant photo shoot and surprise her with the pictures, and they asked me for the diaper cover. So yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I have eaten my dinner, which was just soup. I might go eat some marshmallow because I like marshmallow. A marshmallow sugar skull. And I'm going to work on a sweater and possibly, or maybe not, a pumpkin hat. I'm actually also in quite a bit of pain right now. Yes. Infusion, 2 days, day and a half. I gotta drink water. Gotta drink water. Gotta drink water. Okay. I may podcast again later this week. If not, this is just gonna be a one-off De los Muertos. And thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you leave a comment for me. Maybe push that like button if you like something. And have a great day. Have a great day, everyone. Well, it's night here. So those of you that are still in daytime, have a great day. So I will talk to you soon. Thank you.